So ito yung mga given mean terms, no? And there are okay, so 1, 7, 2, and then those that are in asterisk are in are don't cares. Don't cares are useful only to find bigger groups, no? But when we finally find the essential prime implicants, we'll exclude those that have don't cares. Okay, do you follow? Okay, so first we sort. These are the mean terms. We sort them according to the number of ones. We don't have a 0, 0, 0, so we start with 0, 0, 1. 1 is, this is the first, no? Ito yung 1. And then we have 12, which has 2 ones. We have 33, which has 3 ones. 7, which has, this is group 3. Now group 1 is, the number of ones is 1. Group 0, there are no ones, no? Group 2 is the number of ones are 2s. Group 3 is the number of ones is 3. Group 4, we arrange them according to number of ones and group them according to groups, no? Accordingly. So the algorithm states that we are going to do a loop, no? For each group of the neighbors, no? A pairing between groups. We will compare group 1 and group 2, group 2 and group 3, group 3 and group 4, okay? Do you follow? And then group 4 and group 5. If there's a group 6, we will compare group 5 and group 6. Okay? Do you follow? Okay lang, no? Okay. I hope there's a YouTube video that does this, but for Petrick's method, there's a method, no? There's a video. So it must be a very popular, our book is a very popular book, no? So ito. Okay, so now we are going to compare 1 with 33. Okay? And then we are going to, 1 with 12. 1 with 33. We are not going to compare it with 7 because it's not already a neighbor, no? We are going to compare 1 with 12. Find out if they differ only in one position. If they differ in one position, we will list it. No? Tanggalin muna natin ito, no? And strike it out, no? Strike out those that have been covered, okay? That have been covered, no? So 1 and 12 cannot be, so we can compare 1 and 33. You know, they differ in the first position. And in the position where they differ, we just mark it with dash. Okay, which means that variable in that position can be eliminated. Do you follow? Do you follow? So therefore, we have taken out here. Let me insert na lang, no? We have included group 1. Okay, 1 and 33. Nasali na siya, no? We mark this out. Okay. Eventually, all of this will be marked. Mawala man na sila, no? Okay. So, 1 and 33. So, ito. So, we mark everything that is covered, no? 1 and 33, we now have this. Now, we have finished comparing group 1 and group 2. We will now compare each member of group 2 to each member of group 3, no? So, 12 and we will compare 12 and 7. 12 and 7 cannot be matched because they differ in more than 1. No? How about 12 and 11? 12 and 11, no? So they differ in 3 positions. So hindi pwede. 12 and 11. How about 12 and 35? Okay. 12 and 35 cannot be because they differ 1, 0, no? Nag-differ na sila sa first, nag-differ sila sa third and fourth, so cannot be. Okay? And finally, we'll have 12 and 50. 12 and 50 cannot be because they differ in a lot of positions. So we cannot match 12 with anything. Okay? Any questions so far? So we proceed with 33. We match it with all members of group 3. Okay? So 33 and 7 cannot be matched. 33 and 11 cannot be matched. 33 and 35 differ in the second to the last position. So therefore, we will have 33 and 35. So now we have covered 33 and 35. No? So our string for that will be 100 dash 1, where dash is the position where they differ. Okay? So we have 33 and 35. 33 and 50. 33 and 50 cannot be because they differ in the second and the last position. Do you follow? Do you follow? So we're done with group 2. We'll go to group 3. We are going to compare each member of group 3 to each member of group 4. So medyo mahaba ito. No? First, mark muna natin ito para hindi tayo mahirapan. No? Yan. We are going to compare with this with group 4. So ang group 4, 7 and 15. Meron ba, pwede ba ito? 7 and 15?
Yes, sir.
Ha? Nagkamali
Pwede,
tayo.
sir.
Pwede pala, no? Okay. So we have 7 and 15. So mali itong ating ano. So I have missed this. So we'll have 7 and 15, no? So I'll upload it anyway, no? 7 and 15. So kasi hindi ko gikoloran eh. It's good if you just color, no? Ganyan, no? Maklaro siya. Di ba? So may mali. So this, what will this be? So this will be 0, 0, dash 1, 1, 1. Tama ba? Ano?
Ay,
Sorry, dash.
1 ang nalagay mo, sir.
Okay. Dapat dash, no? Okay. Okay. Do you follow? So may mali doon sa aking previous solution. It's a good thing we've reviewed. Okay. And now we'll get this back to white because we'll compare with this. Mas maganda kung mag-color, no? So this, they differ in the last, they differ in the second and the third. So this cannot be, no? So put this back to white. Okay. 750, 7 and 15, 7 and 30 cannot be 7 and 40. Put this to yellow. 7 and 40. They differ in the first. They differ in the third. No? They differ in the fourth. So you cannot take this in. 43. 54. We cannot have this. Claro na, no? They differ in the first two. Okay. 58. Ang 15 i-x na natin, no? Okay. 7 and 58. Obviously, we cannot compare them because they differ in the first three. 7 and 50. They cannot be because they differ also in the first three. We cannot proceed here because this is now group 5. Okay. So, ito na ngayon ang gawin natin yellow. Then we'll make this white. Okay. We are going to compare with 11 and 35. So obviously, they are not the same, no? Hindi na natin kailangan color. They're different in the first and the third. So, hindi na pwede. Then we go to 11 and 50. They differ in the first and the second. Hindi pwede. I'm sorry, I'm wrong here, no? I'm considering 11 and 35. We should not have 11 and 35. We go to 11 and 15 right away. 35 is the same member. Hindi pwede, no? I'm sorry, I was wrong. We will proceed to group 4. So, buti siguro gawin din natin itong ano. Para hindi tayo we'll have some indicators. Okay? Para hindi tayo magkamali ng ano. Okay? So 11 and 15. So let's yellow this. So we'll know. So where they differ in the fourth, right?
Yes, sir.
So 0, 0, 1, dash, dash, dash. So we'll have 11 and 15. So 15 has already been included in 7. So now 11 and 15. Can we have 11 and 30?
No, sir.
11 and 30 cannot be, no? Kasi they differ in the first, the second, and the fourth, no? Okay, how about this?
Pwede, sir.
Pwede. This is 11 and 43. We have this already, no? 11 and 43. Let's yellow this. Okay. So where do they differ? In the first position. So we have 11 and 43. Okay, so we will mark 43 because we have included it. So ma-included, ibig sabihin, they are those groups that can be removed because they are already merged with others. Okay, and then we'll have 11 and 54. Let's yellow this. First. Hindi pwede because they differ in the first and the second. How about 11 and 58? Hindi pwede, they differ in the first and the second. 11 and 60? Cannot be, right? First and second, then we cannot go to 47. It's beyond that group. So we'll now yellow this. Yellow na natin ito. And then we'll set this back to white. Okay. The last time around, we did not do that, no? So therefore, we missed out certain numbers, no? So 35 and 15. Okay, at 35 and 15, obviously they have a lot now of differences. How about 35 and 30? They differ in the first, they differ in the second, cannot be. How about 35 and 43? Obviously, yung mga obvious, we skip immediately now. So they differ in the third. So 11 and 43. No, 35 and 43, ito. They differ in the third. Okay, do you follow? So we have 10-011. Okay, so we'll take out 43 because we have 35 and 43. We'll set this to white. We'll also set this to white. Okay, let's look at this now. Let's set this to yellow. Mas obvious yan, no? They differ in the first. They differ in the second. They differ in the fourth. So obviously it can't be, no? How about 35 and 58? They differ in the second, the third, obvious na, no? How about 35 and 60? 35 and 60, they differ in the second and the third, obvious na. So hindi na pwede. So we're down to the last, no, member of group 3, which is 50. Okay, so we'll yellow this. Then we wipe this. Okay, so 50 and 11, they differ in the first two. It's obvious. They're not the same. They can't be have this. They differ in the first and the third. Okay, this, they differ in the second. They differ in the third. No? So hindi na pwede, no? They differ in the third. They differ in the last. So hindi pwede. How about this? Is this a candidate? I think so. Let's yellow this so it will be obvious. So they differ in the 1, 2, 3, fourth position. Okay, 50 and 54, fourth position. Okay, they follow. So now we'll take this out. Okay, now 58, we haven't marked this, no? Pero isasali na natin X. 54, it's removed. 43 is removed. Okay, 35 is removed, no? 11 is removed. 15 is removed. And 7 is removed. Okay. Nalimutan natin dapat i-unmark din ito so that we will know which part is unmarked. Okay. And anyway, makita rin natin dito, no? 12. Pareho lang pala, no? So tanggalin na lang natin ito. It's the same. Pareho lang sila dito, no? So we're 50 with 54. We'll go to 50 and 58. Okay. 50 and 58, are they okay? They differ in the third, right? So 50 and 58, they differ in the third. So we'll have 11-011. Okay. And then we yellow this again. Third one, and then we'll whiten this. Okay. So they differ in the third and the fourth, so cannot be. Okay. So the last is 50 and 58. 50 and 60 cannot be. So, okay. 50 and 60 cannot be. So we're down with the last group member. So we'll proceed here. Okay. They follow. 50 and 58 have been removed. That's the last we removed. We are going to compare each one of these to luckily only 2 members of group 5, no? Although 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times to 12 repetitions. Okay. So have this, no? 15 and 47, okay? Yellow this. Where do they differ? On the first. So 15 and 47, we'll take out 47, so we have dash, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, okay? Any questions? No? So we'll proceed with this. We'll yellow this and then we'll whiten this. Mas okay no kung i-color natin. So they cannot match, no? 15 and 59 cannot match. So therefore, okay. 15 and 59 cannot match, okay? So we'll proceed with 30. Mahabang usapan, no? 30. Okay, we'll start with 47. Okay. 30 and 47. They differ in the first, they differ in the second. Obviously cannot be. We have 30 and 59. They differ in the first, and then they differ also in the fourth, first, fourth, and last. So hindi pwede. So therefore we're done with 30. So we'll get yellow this. Okay, we'll proceed to 43. Okay, we'll match with this with 47. Okay. So where do they differ? They differ in the third, right?
Fourth, sir.
48. Fourth. Okay. So my dash ito. So 43 and 47. 47 have been marked out. So it's there. And then we'll whiten this. Then how about 43 and 59? Obviously they differ in the second. Okay. And they pwede ba sila? Let's
Pwede.
yellow this. Pwede?
Pwede ata, sir. Sa second lang sila nag-differ, sir.
So may kulang tayo. I-move natin ito. Ang dami pala nating kulang. Okay. So we'll have 43 and 59. Mark this X. 43 kasi hindi tayo nag-marking before. That's why yeah. Minalas tayo, no? That's 1 dash. Sa second lang sila magkaiba, di ba? 1 0 1 1. Is that correct? 1 0 1 1. 1 0 1 1. Yes. Okay. Buti na lang, no? We have reviewed this. Okay? Okay. And then we'll whiten this. At no, dito pala, no? Dito na tayo ngayon sa 54. We'll whiten this. Dami pala natin hindi nakita, no? 54 and 47. So magkaibalis na sila sa second. And then incidentally, magkaiba rin sila. They're different in the last.
Cannot be ata, sir.
Okay, klaro naman kasi sa second o sa last, okay? Ang tumoy. Hindi pwede. So hindi pwede. 54 and 59. Hindi rin sila, pwede ba? Magkaiba sila sa third, magkaiba sila sa fourth. Right? Magkaiba rin sila sa last. So cannot be. Okay, so we're done with 54. We'll proceed with 58. Malayo pala nung answer natin. Okay. We will compare 58 with 47. Pwede ba? Magkaiba sa second, saka sa last to. Sigurado na hindi pwede. How about this? Pwede. Pwede ba ito?
Yes, sir.
Let's
Yung
yellow
last.
this. I-yellow natin. So this 58 and 59. So ito na isa, di ba? 58 and 59. So magkaiba sila sa last. So we have it here. We have marked this X. Okay. And then we'll whiten this. Okay. We'll yellow this. Okay. So last element, 60 and 47. There's a lot of differences, so cannot be. 60 and this, 60 and 59, pwede ba? Hindi pwede.
Sir.
Sa last two, hindi pwede, no? Do you follow? So, hindi pwede. So, ano ang na-unmark natin? Ang 12, has not been marked. 50 has not been marked, but it's an don't care. Okay. 30 has been unmarked, but it's a don't care. Okay. 60. Nasali ba ang 60? Wala nasali ang 60, no? So, therefore, 60 is an unmarked. So, kasali ito. This should be an essential prime implicant. Itong mga unmarked kasi hindi sila na-merge. Do you get my point? No? Essential prime implicant. Ito sila. Itong mga hindi na-mark. Okay? Now, let's proceed to comparing again. No? Ito, i-compare natin dito. Okay? Yung 1 and 2. Pwede ito i-compare kasi there are 2 1s here. There's 1 1 here. Okay, pero this one, we will not compare this with this anymore. Do you follow? Kasi 3 1s na ito eh, no? Do you follow? Just erase this from this point. This is useless anyway, no? Erase na lang muna natin, okay? So, we'll yellow this para, klaro. Okay. What will happen to this? They differ in the first position. Di sila dash. They differ in the two positions, no? Second to the last. The first and the fifth. Diba? 0 ito, dash ito eh. Ito 1. So they cannot be merged. Okay? So we'll whiten this. So we'll now proceed with this. Okay? We'll compare it with the 3 1s. 2 1s ito eh, no? Do you follow? So i-compare lang natin siya sa mga 3 1s. Hanggang dito. Do you follow? Okay? Kasi group 3 na ito eh, no? They follow. So we have one of this compared to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will not compare it with this anymore because there are 4 ones here. So obviously there will be 2. Okay. So we'll yellow this. Okay. And then, okay. 2 ones and then we'll compare it with this. It cannot be, right? Hindi pwede. Kasi magkaiba na sila dati dito at saka dito. Diyan, okay? How about this? Hindi rin pwede, no? We cannot because they differ a lot. This. Okay, they differ a lot, no? This, they differ a lot. They differ here. Oh, yes, they differ. The third, they differ in the third. They differ in the fifth. A fourth, no? And they differ in the fifth. So hindi pwede. Okay, this is also 3 1s. So we cannot compare this with this. How about this? Also, there's no way we can do that. So we're done with group 2. So we'll whiten this.
Sir, pag dyan na mag-compare, sir, di na pala mag-matter ang group, sir. Like,
Yeah.
ma-compare na siya sa lahat ng other groups.
No, not. We are going only hanggang dito lang tayo mag-compare. Hindi na tayo mag-proceed dito. Do you follow?
Okay.
Kasi because there are already 4 ones here. Ito 2 ones ito, di ba? Yung neighboring groups lang. Ito i-compare natin dito, right? But we will not compare this with this.
Ay, naabot kasi sa group 4 yung pag-compare mo, sir.
Nasobra ba ko?
Naabot sa group 4, sir.
Galing dito, papunta dito?
Yes,
No,
sir.
because there are 3 ones here. Tatlo man ang 1 dito. Di ba?
Yes, sir.
Tatlo man ang 1. They follow? Which means it's possible that they may differ in just one position. Pero pag apat na ang ones, we are sure that they will not differ in one position.
Okay. Yeah, yes
You
po, sir.
follow? Oh, di ba? So why are we comparing number of ones? Because we are sure that, although sa tingin ko, no, baka hindi na kailangan nitong dalawa dito. Kasi pagdating natin dito, magkaiba naman sila, di ba? Baka pwedeng hindi, no? Kasi dito, they really differ in a lot of, that's why they were not, no? But anyway, let's just do that, no? If we'll just count the ones. If they differ by 1, no? In terms of count of ones, we compare. Anyway, it doesn't matter. For sure, they will be different because they belong to different groups. Diba?
Yes, sir.
Pareho lang naman kasi may kaiba. But just to make sure, no? We just compare. Okay, so tapos na tayo dito. Dito na tayo. Sa 3 ones. Okay? So these 3 ones we'll compare with the 4 ones. Do you follow? In 3 ones. We'll yellow this. Actually, sa tingin ko, hindi na rin kailangan, no? Kasi pagdating from the start pa lang, hindi na talaga sila compatible. Di ba? Galing pa tayo dito, hindi na sila. But anyway, we'll just do that. Anyway, even if you're sure that they will not match. Will this match? No.
No, sir.
This one? Hindi. How about this? No. How about this? No, right? So therefore, we'll proceed with this. And then we'll whiten this. Okay. Ang tanong dito, are we going to compare this with this? Ito. Hindi na kasi pareho naman sila ng ones, di ba? Na-compare na natin yung dito. Right? We have already compared them with here. Na-merge na sila. So we don't have to compare them anymore. This group and this, no? Okay, because we have done it already. If they were compatible, they could have been merged. Right? So, hindi na kailangan natin i-compare itong mga tatlong ones with group 4, no? Ito group 4, ito group 3. They follow? Hindi na natin yan sila kailangan i-compare because we have already compared them before. And we have shown that they didn't match. Kasi kung nag-match pa sila, kasali na sila, di ba? So dito na tayo mag-proceed. Okay? They
Yes,
follow?
sir. Yes, sir.
So how about this? They differ in the first. They differ in the fourth and they differ in the second. Second ba? Pareho sila sa second, sa third pareho. Sa fourth, pagkaiba. Sa fifth, magkaiba. So hindi pwede. Okay, how about this? Ito pwede sila, right? Let's yellow this. They follow? Okay. So, what can we merge here? We'll have 11, 15, and the other one is 43, 47, right? Diba? We'll X this. X this. Okay. What's the string here? Dash. 01 dash 11. Did you follow? No? So nagkatanggal na tayo ng dalawang variables. Diba? They differ only in the first variable.
Yes.
Tama. So itanggalin ko na itong yellow dito. Then we yellow this out. Ito. How about this? Ito, yellow nga natin para sigurado. Okay. They differ in the first, they differ in the second, so cannot be. Kaiba na sila sa first. Oh, 0 ito. Ito 0, ito dash. Okay. This cannot be also. Okay, so we're now here. So we'll yellow this. And then we will whiten this. Okay. So we'll compare it with this. Oops. Can we compare this? Yes, diba? Let's yellow this. Okay. So we'll have this. This. Okay. So what are the values? 11, 43, and 15, 47. Pareho lang. Di ba? Pareho lang.
Yes, sir. Sa fourth sila nagkaiba, sir.
Sa fourth sila nagkaiba. So eventually these two will also be merged. Kasi pareho silang mean terms. Pareho ng mean terms. So what will we have for this? We'll have dash 01 dash 01 dash 11. Tama ba? 6 na lahat. Ito, pareho sila. Do you follow? Pareho sila. So anyway, that's the good news, no? Na pareho sila. Kaya ibig sabihin na that's the same group. We'll proceed with this. Okay. How about this? Are they the same?
Mag-differ sila sa first and fourth, sir.
So hindi pwede. Okay. So third to fourth, no? Ito 3 ones, ito 4 ones. How many ones are here? 5 ones. Di ba? 5 ones na dito eh. So it's useless to compare kasi 5 ang ones dito. Dito 3. Sigurado na mali sa dalawa yan. Take note on ito. Okay. There are 5 ones. So we stop here. So we'll proceed with this. Okay. Will yellow. Sorry. This one will yellow. Then this one will whiten. Bakit may green yan, no? Bakit may green dito? What does it mean? Okay. 3 ones to 4 ones. This cannot be right.
Yes, sir.
Ito. Let's yellow this para maklaro. 1, 0, 1. Magkaiba sila. Dash dito. 0 dash. Hindi pwede, no? Hindi to pwede kasi 1, 0 pareho sila. But on the third, 1 dash. Magkaiba, di ba? On the fourth, dash 0. So, hindi pwede merge. Okay? Did you follow? Bakit hindi pwede? 1 and dash, that's one difference. Dash and 0, that's another difference. So they cannot be. Okay, so we'll yellow this. Then we'll white this. How about this? They're different in the second and the third. No? Okay, bala sila second o 0 dash and then 1 dash 0. So hindi rin pwede. So we'll proceed with this. Ilan na ito? Fourth pa rin, right? Fourth. So yeah, we can compare this. 4 ones pa rin. Okay? So, okay, balas sila sa second, sa third, so this cannot be. Okay. So we now proceed with this. Okay. So 3 ones compared with 4 ones. So this cannot be right. Maraming difference. How about this? 1, 0. Hindi, magkaiba sila sa last. They're different in the second and the last. Right? Second, the 1, 0. Ang sa last, 1, 0, 1. So how about this? They're different in the second. They're different in the third. So cannot be. How about this? They're different in the third. They're different in the fourth. They're different in the last. Okay? So tapos na tayo dito. So now we'll proceed with this. This is 3 ones. This is 4 ones. Meron ba tayong 5 ones? Wala na. Na-eliminate na, di ba? Okay? So this cannot be, no? This cannot be. They're different in the second. They're different in the third and the fourth. This, they're different in the second, different in the third. Same on the fourth, different on the last. This cannot be. They're different in the third. They're the same on the fourth. They're the same on the fifth, but they're different on the last. So dalawa na. Third and last. So cannot be. Do you follow? So now we are on we're done. Okay? Kasi 3 to 4. Pero wala na tayong fifth eh, di ba? Wala na tayong fifth. Okay? Okay. So what are the prime implicants? 12 is a prime implicant, right? So 12. Kasi hindi siya nasali. Okay. 133 is a prime implicant. No? Bakit ganito? Sige, gawin na lang natin ganyan. 12, no? 133, walang X, oh. Diba? Ibig sabihin, hindi siya na-merge. 12 is not merged. Okay? And then, yung walang X. Do you follow? Yung hindi naka-X, these are the prime implicants. So, we'll have 33, 35. Do you follow? Okay, and then we'll have, okay, 7 and 15. Okay. And this one, they're the same, right? Anyway, we'll just write them down. Let's copy this. Walang X, ha? Yung walang X sa tabi. Kasi walang X dito, ano? How about this? This is also an essence, a prime implicant. Okay? So, hindi naka-X. Okay? This is also a prime implicant. Kasi walang X, oh. Okay. 50. How about 50?
May X, dapat ang
X
50,
dapat
sir.
ang 50 kaya nasali siya dito sa baba, oh. No? How about 30? Is 30 a prime implicant? Yes, kasi wala talagang 30, di ba? But anyway, we'll mark the we'll mark the don't cares, okay? Ito, what's the here? No. 35. Okay. Ito don't care ang 50 dito, right? Star 50. This 130 is a don't care. Okay. Do you follow? 43 is X. So this is, by the way, 50 and 58. Mali pa tayo, no? We'll have 50 and 58, which is marked. Is 58 a don't care? Yes. Okay. Ito, 50 and 58 has been unmarked. Oh. You have 30 and 50 and 58. 43 is marked. Okay. 54 is marked. And then 1547, this is also marked. No? 1547 is marked. 58 is marked. 60, did we mark 60? Hindi nasali ang 60, no? So 60 is a prime implicant. Okay. 60. 47 is marked. How about 43 and 59? It's not marked, so we have 43 and 59. Do you follow? Hindi naka-mark, and then we have 58 and 59. But 58 is don't care. We'll mark this as with don't care for 58. Okay? So, kasi hindi na natin isali yung mga don't care. Okay, 50, 30, 54. We have a 54, 50, and 54. These are don't cares, right? So pwede na ito hindi isali. This is star 50, star 54. Right? How about this? Is 50, 50 and 58. So this is 50 and 58 pala. So hindi na ito kasali, no? 50 star 58 because both 50 and 58 are don't cares. Itong 30 hindi natin ito sali, ito hindi, no? Ito isali natin ang 59. But 59 is marked. Right? So, hindi na rin ito kasali. Okay? Okay. Okay. Any questions? Okay. Now, let's copy this prime implicants. Kopyahin natin yung prime implicants, no? Ililipat natin dito. We will enlarge this. Let's erase everything first. Mali yung ating pagkano, no? Mali talaga yung pagka-convert before. So, anyway, we'll just start all over. Okay. Okay. So first we have 1 and 33. So we'll mark X 1 and 33. Okay. 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 And then we'll have 12. Okay. And then we have 33 and 35. This is 33 and 35. Okay. We follow. We have 7 and 15. 7 and 15. Okay. We have 11, 15, 43, 37. 11, 15, 43, 47. Okay. And this is the same. 11, 43, 15, 47, right? So, okay na yun. And then we have 35 and 43. Okay. Let's look at 35, check 35 if it's not, no. 35 and 43, they are not prime implicants. They're, okay. So 35 and 43, okay. Okay. 35 and 43. Now 50 and 54, they are both. So hindi natin is in AX, right? 30, it's don't care. So therefore we will not put X. 50 and 58 are both don't cares. Let's double check 50 and 54. 54 and 50 are X. No. And then the second is 50 and 58. 50 and 58 are don't care, so we don't include them. Okay? Okay. Mali ito ating final answer, no? Obviously, no? The essential prime implicants. Okay. First, we look for columns with one excess. Yung column na ito, this is 1x, right? So we'll outside border this. Okay, siya lang mag-isa dyan. Okay. How about this? Siya lang din mag-isa dito. Okay. This. Siya lang din mag-isa. This is also an essential prime implicant kasi siya lang mag-isa. Okay. Tama ba ako? No? Columns with one excess. Okay. This, dalawa sila eh. Dito, dalawa sila. Dito, dalawa sila. And then here, mag-isa lang siya. Do you follow? So what are the essential prime implicants? We have 1. Dati hindi natin nasali ang 1, no? 1, 7, and we haven't included 11. No, not yet. Not yet. No, let's not do that because we will color the lines that are covered. Okay? Color natin yung lines na covered. So let's color this. Hindi masyadong ano. Okay. Which means that 33 is covered. Okay, 33 is covered. So this is now covered. This covers everything. Now, these are the essential prime implicants. So this now covers everything. Okay, covered na ito. Because there's a prime implicant there. Essential prime implicant. Okay, do you follow? Okay. So what are the prime implicants here? Ito. Okay. This one. We copy this. Essential ito. Okay, kasi 11 is single. How about 7? Kasi ang 7, na-include na natin ang 7, right? Include it here. Oh, sorry. Anong nangyari? Dito tayo mag-copy, no? 1, 7, 12. Okay. Ang 7, nasali na natin. So, itong mga linya na to that fall within the blank. Okay? Do you follow? Now, meron tayong, what will we do with those that are left? Okay? We will choose which we will consider as a prime implicant. Okay? If we will consider this, masasali ito siya, di ba? And then it will mark this out. If we'll consider this. Okay? If we'll consider this will also mark this out. Magpili lang tayo ng isa dito. Okay? Do you follow? Ito sa kanilang dalawa, we pick. If we will consider this, ma-eliminate ito. Okay? If we'll consider this a prime implicant, kasi we have to cover this. We'll just have to choose, no? Okay? Itong mga naiwan, trial by error talaga ito. If we'll pick this as an essential prime implicant, makover itong 35. Okay? Because we haven't covered, but we have covered 33 and 35. Where did we cover 33 and 35? Hindi pala natin sinali, no? Essential prime implicant pala itong 35. It's not. No? Kasi dalawa sila dito. Okay? 33 is already covered. So we have to cover 35. Okay? Wala ang 59, no? Di pasali. Okay? $35 and 47. Okay. Let me check the example in the book, no? Check ko lang yung example ng book. May time pa tayo, no? So pwede pa tayo mag-pet tricks next meeting. Let's not hurry this up kasi mahirap pagkamali. We'll have to cover all X's, no? By the way, yung mga nakamark ng X dapat i-cross out. Let's go to page 171. Okay. Ito na. Ito, okay, do you follow? So ito yung prime implicant chart. Okay? Wala siyang essential prime implicant in the sense that walang single. Diba? Walang single. Okay? First, it considered 1 to be a prime implicant. So, makover niya yung 2 as itong 0, 1. If it will consider 0, 1, that's 0, 1, right? Okay? And then, it will cover, okay, 2 and this, no? Ganito pala, I'm sorry, mali pala yung aking ano, no? Kailangan tingnan mo yung, if you'll consider 0, 1, you mark this as X, all columns covered by that essential prime implicant are also eliminated. So therefore, we do not consider 0, 2 because 0, 2 is covered by this, no? Okay. Where 0, 2, this 0 and 2, no? We cannot consider this, okay, because it's covered by this. Okay, hindi na ito siya masali. And then this is also covered by this. Okay, we're left with 2. So 2 is an essential prime implicant here. Do you follow? 2 is an essential prime implicant kasi siya na lang mag-isa dito. Na-covered na ito eh. This has been covered. So 2 is an essential prime implicant. If you, okay, if you consider this, okay, mali. Di pala siya mag-isa. Dalawa pala sila dito, no? Do you follow? Now you will pick which will you consider as the prime essential prime implicant, 2 or the one above or the one below. If you cover the one above, no, wala na siyang madamay. There will be no covered rows because it is only one of this, no? Do you follow? So if you'll consider 2, 6, no, we'll consider the bigger group. It will eliminate these 2 X's. Ito. Do you follow? So we'll consider this as the essential prime implicant, the 2, 6. So we mark this as this because it will cover more X's. Ito, we cannot consider this because this one will cover more. Okay? Now we'll proceed to this. Ito. Hindi pa ito na-cover, di ba? Ito silang dalawa. This haven't been covered. So what will we consider? This or this? If we'll consider this, it will only unmark this one, but this has already been covered. Do you follow? If you will consider this will mark 2 X's, this one and this one. So this is the bigger essential prime implicant. And this will now cover it. So we now have 3 essential prime implicants. No? Ito. Itong 0, 1, 2, 6, and 5, 7. So let's do that here, no? Do you follow? So balik tayo dito. Unahin natin yung mga singles in one, ano, because sigurado talaga tayong walang ano. Okay? Do you follow? Do you follow? Now, this one is a bigger group, no? Itong 11, 4, 7. Let's erase this. Let's copy this here na lang. Do you follow? No? Okay. So, if you will consider this or this, pareho lang ito sila, it will cross out this group. Okay? Do you follow? Ito, if this is a primary class, ito cross out na ito. Ito wala siyang ma-cross out. This group has been crossed out, right? Na-cross out na ito. 7 has been crossed out. Okay? Dapat hindi na natin isaling 7, okay? Because 7 is an essential prime implicant because it's there in the same column, no? By the way, no? Okay? Let's look at the example anyway, no? 0, 2. Yan. Okay. Kasi dalawa lang yung example niya, no? Okay? So anyway, let's go back. If you will consider this, wala naman siyang madamay. Di ba? Wala. So ito, wala rin siyang madamay. Okay? 7 is an essential prime implicant. Okay? Which do we consider? Kung ang 7 na lang i-consider natin, we will have to remove this. Okay? Because if you will consider 7, everything will be crossed out. Okay? we consider 7. Kasi ito matatamaan ng 7. Okay, ito matatamaan ng 7. But if you will consider this, no, as our essential prime implicant, anong matatamaan niya? Okay. Wala siyang matatamaan dito. It will also drop this. No? Ito ma-drop ito eh, no? Diba? Ma-drop ito because it's tangent to this group. Anyway, essential naman talaga ito because yeah. Hindi man ito na-crash out. These are single X's. Do you follow? So ito matamaan ito. 7 is also essential, no? By the way, no? Kasi single X's. Ito single ito eh. Right? Ito. Remember, these are single X's, so we'll have to consider them as essential prime implicants because of this. No? So look at the essential prime implicants. Anong madadamay nila? Tatanggalin natin. Okay? Do you follow? Do you follow? Now, we are left with a question. With these two, who will we choose as the essential prime implicant? If we'll choose this, it will mark this out and this, but this has already marked out. Do you follow? However, if we choose this as the essential prime implicant, no? Okay, this will also mark this out. Let's have a different color here. And this. Sorry. Pangit. Oh, yan. Do you follow? Do you follow? Okay? Do you follow? Okay. So those that are in boxes are the essential prime implicants. Okay. So now we will have, okay, we'll have 1. Okay, we'll eliminate 33. And then we'll have 7. Okay, this is essential because it's ano, but I'm not sure if we'll remove this. No, if we'll, kung ito kasi ang gamitin natin, we will erase this. Okay. But let's find out, no? On the example. Okay. Okay. Then these have been eliminated. So this is eliminated by this. Okay. And this is eliminated by this. So this is 35. 35 is considered an essential prime implicant. Bakit merong 35, 43? Where did we get 35 and 43? Meron pa pala tayo. 35 and 43 we did not mark. Sorry, no? $35 and 43, nalimutan natin i-mark, no? 43 should be marked. But anyway, masali na siya dito eh, no? This one will be included by this. Ano bang color ito? Masali na siya dito. 43. Okay. Okay. Sandali lang, no? Kasi ito essential ito eh, no? This is not essential. Kasi tatlo sila. This is essential because it's alone here. Do you follow? So let's remove this anyway, no? Mali, no? So we have 1, 7. How about 11? Let's look at the example again, no? Una ito, it considers it this. So madamay niya ito, madamay niya yan. I'm sorry, no? Mukhang may mali ako dito, no? Sandali lang. Let's unmark this first. I'm sorry, I'm lost, no? Ang essential prime implicants are those that are marked with excess. Essential na talaga ito sila. Those that are ones, no? 133. This is essential. Okay. Ang 33, these are essential ito. Kasali talaga ito sila, no? Itong ones, no? Which, yung mga individuals that are in the same column. So anyway, what are the essential prime implicants? We'll have 1, 7, 11, 15. Okay? 1, 7, 11, 15, and we'll have 47. You follow? Itong naka-X. Essential talaga ito sila because 12 is also 12, 15, 47 because it's alone here, no? Isa lang siya dito. Let me remove the colors first. Okay. Ito essential talaga ito sila. Okay? Okay. If you will consider this, what will happen to those unmarked? If you will consider this as essential, no? Ano lang, ito, wala na sila, no? Wala na ito because discovered. Okay. 133. If we consider 133 as essential prime implicant, this will cover this. Right? So prime, gawin natin itong prime, no? P. So mo-cover na ito. You follow? Covered yan. 133 as prime. Pero prime talaga ito eh. I'll just check this na lang, no? I'll check this. Can you give me time to check this? No? I'm a little confused here kasi I'm not sure if consider this prime or consider this whole thing prime. But if you consider this prime, ito yon 133. Do you follow? But this is already a prime implicant. 1. Okay? Let's get another example. Titingin na lang ako ng ibang example, no? Isa lang kasi yung example niya na ano, iba yung example niya na ano, okay. No, dito sa example niya, oh, okay, when he start this, which means it's a prime implicant, okay, kasali yung buong linya, okay, not just the one that is starred, okay, diba? Kasali yung buong linya, which means in this here, okay, ang start, if we start this, kasali yung buong linya, pati ito, okay, when we start this, okay. So 12 is an essential prime implicant. So 133, this is prime implicant. Okay. Kasali yung dapat yung buong linya. Okay, you have to include because it's in this example, okay? When you start this 0, 2, hindi lang 2. It's not just 2. He included 0, 2. Although this is 0 is an essential prime implicant, okay? So sinali niya yung buong linya. Do you follow? Do you get my point? No? So dapat kasali ito. This should be an essential prime implicant also. Okay? So pair sila 133. Okay? Now, 7 is an essential prime implicant because it's alone here, no? So where do we consider a prime implicant? Kasi ito, essential din ito sila eh. Okay? Where did we get 7? Ito sa 715. So we will have 7 and we will have this as essential prime implicant. Okay. So we just pick one of this. They're just the same, no? Ito yung P. Essential ito. Okay, anyway, no? Talin muna natin ito. Dito na lang tayo mag-mark. Okay. This is essential because it's alone here, no? Wala siyang matamaan, okay? 33, next is we will have, kasi ito essential ito eh. We'll have 7 and 15. We mark this as essential. Or ito ang i-mark natin kasi because 7 is not covered. Because anything that is alone should be considered essential. I'm not sure if you'll consider 7 here, no? Ito ang problema ko dito. Will we consider 7 as essential? Okay? Kasi if you'll consider this, so mark na ito. Okay? Mark na rin ito. Right? This is marked by this kasi tangent siya. And then this one, we'll have to consider this essential. Para ma-mark niya ito. Because if you just consider this, we'll pick one of this, no? At 35 lang pala, no? 35 is essential. Okay? Okay? $33, $35. Okay. So 33, 35, or we could have 35, 43. 35, 43 na lang, no? This one. Because if you consider 35, 43, this is 35, 43. No? It will cover the two, the x here. It will also cover the x here. Okay? So 35, 43, we will not consider 33, 35. Okay? Because this will cover bigger. Okay? 12 is an essential prime implicant because it's alone there. No? How about 7? Ito ang problema ko dito eh, yung 7, 15. What do we, because 7 and 15 are alone. Okay, 7, 15. Ito. These are alone. Do you follow? 43 and 47 are covered. So 715 na lang. Do you follow? Because if you consider this, now, if you consider this, what will it affect? Ito, but we already have 33, 35. So can we, but mas malaki kasi ang makover ng ano, no? Okay, 35, 43. If we consider this as the prime implicant, no? Ito, this whole big group, until 40, 11, 15, 43, 47. 11, 15, 43, 47. We will consider this as the prime, no? What will it remove? It will remove this. Okay. Okay. It will remove 43 and 35, 43. It will remove 35, 43. Okay? Matanggal ang 35, 43 kasi tangent siya dito eh. Itong 35, 43. It will also remove the 35, 43 here. Meron na pala tayo, dapat hindi ito X. Okay? We have 33, 35, so this should be white. Mali ang color ko, I'm sorry, no? Wala pala ito because this is the 33, 35, this is 35, 43. So if you consider this, matatamaan ito. Okay? We will remove 35, 43. But what will happen to this? 33, 35. Tinamaan na siya. 33, 35 is hit by 133. Right? Okay. 33, 35 is already covered. Okay. Tinamaan na siya nito eh. Itong pair na to is already covered by this. Okay. But 7 is an essential. No. Kung itong group na ito ang isasali natin, okay, anong tatamaan niya? Ito lang. Itong sa baba, si 35, 43. Okay? If you will include 7, 15, if you will use 7 and 15, walang matatamaan. So we'll remove 7 and 15, okay? Do you follow? Do you follow? Okay? I'll check this out. So these are the essential prime implicants. Okay? 133. So what's 133? We have 12. And then we have this. Kopyahin ko na lang, no? Okay, let's go back to this. Okay, we'll copy this because this is an essential prime implicant. Okay. And it will include, marapit na tayo matapos, no? And then, what's 12? 12. No, what's 12? Okay, we'll make this 18. Okay, and what's 133? 133 is this. Okay, 133. So what does this mean? A, B, C, D man ito. So this is, matanggal yung A, no? So this is not B. Let's make this 18. Not B, not C, not D, not E, F. 6, no? A, B, C, D, E, F. Yes. Okay? Dito natin ito ililipat. You follow? What is 12? 12 is not A, not B, C, D, not E, not F. We will make this 18. We follow? And what is this? Okay. Matanggal yung A, so we'll have not B, C, D is removed, E, F. Okay, we'll make this 18. Okay. Kasi ang ginawa nating prime implicant dito is this. Ito. Ito mas malaki. The bigger group should be used as the prime implicant, essential prime implicant. Okay, because it removes more. Ano? Okay. So Y false. Okay. Not A, not B, C, D, not E, not F, plus not B, not C, not D, not E, F, plus the last one, which is not B, C, E, F. Okay, we make this 18. I'll review this, okay, next meeting. Okay, did you get my point? No. Itong 33, 35, we do not have to use this as a prime implicant because this has been covered by 133. You follow? Right away, no? Ay, tamaan siya. Okay? And then, if we will consider this as a prime implicant, no, we will include 7 and 7 will be included in this group. Okay? Okay, matatamaan yung 7 pag crash out natin. And then we will include this group. So, ma-remove itong group na ito. Okay? This one and this one have already been removed. So 33, 35 is eliminated. Okay? Do you follow? No? Okay. 35. So we have 11:35. So we have 5 minutes. Magulo ba? You study the example, no? Kasi ito, I have a little problem. Kasi ito, pagkatabi ito dapat 133. Ito siya, di ba? 133. And then we have 12. Si 12 kasi wala talaga siyang it doesn't have any wala naman siyang tatamaan, so kasali talaga ang 12. Both column wise and And then 33, 35. This is 33, 35. Ito. 33, 35 is hit by this. Tangent siya no? So, matatamaan siya nito. This one. Okay. They follow. Here's the example. So, matatamaan niya ito 16, 8. Ano lang, baka may kulang pa tayo, no? Okay. Two, 3. Okay? Dapat si 2, 3, hindi na niyang isali. Now, take note, 2, 3 is not included anymore. Okay, 0, 2, it's covered here. So, si 2, 3, tatamaan niya. Okay? And then we will consider this. Okay? So, it will cover, this one will be covered, and this one will be covered by this. So, mawala, this is not essential prime implicant. How about 3, 7? Why was not this included? Okay. Ito kasi, ito siya, no? So, masali ito. Tamaan. Okay. So, si 1433, 1433 is, did it consider essential? Okay, consider niya essential si 1433. Okay? Para masali si 14. How about 913, no? Bakit hindi kasali? 913 is not included. Sino mag-cover? Dapat magpili pa siya. Do you follow? So dapat ang 37, if you will include 37, tatamaan ito ng 311. Okay, at tatamaan din itong 57. Do you follow? Dapat pipiliin pa niya. Dapat continue pa, no? Di pa tapos. It's here, no? I-continue nga niya, no? Do you follow? So, una, itong tatlo. Okay, now, in here, he considered 311. I was correct. Consider niya yung 311 para tatamaan yung dalawang grupo. Okay? 311, this will cross out 37, and this will also cross out 911. Do you follow? And 57 to cross out 37 and 513. So essential ito. 513 is already crossed out. 911 is already crossed out. Okay? And then all the rest. So these are the essential prime implicants. Okay? So let's look at our solution. Tama ba tayo? No? Kasi ito 133. Okay? So 133 tatamaan ito. Do you follow? Dapat kasali ang 33, 35. Because 35 will not be included. Do you follow? Sigurado kasali ang 12. Okay, do you follow? If you will include 11, matatamaan ng 7. Okay? I'll check if 7 should be included, no? Kasi covered siya, tatamaan siya eh. Do you follow? Okay. So anyway, we're running out of time. I'll record this, no, and double check this with a reference, no. Okay. If we need to meet on Friday, can we meet on Friday? Wala na tayong meeting. Wala na talaga tayong ibang meeting.
Defense po yan natin sa Friday, sir.
Lagi? Buha nga niya. Sa'yo na ang Petrix, no? Petrix is easy. I'll just double check this, okay?
Yes, sir.
Mag-extend na lang tayo sa Thursday. Ha? Wala naman ko yung klase kayo sa Thursday.
Sabihan namin yung classmate namin, sir,
Oh, ha?
na mag-extend.
Mahirap talaga itong Quine, McCluskey, but the Petrix is easy, no? Mahaba lang yung Petrix, pero easy. Now, can you study the Petrix ahead because the solution, no? May formula, no? Ito yung mga Petrix formula. No? Dalawang formulas lang ang gagamitin to make Petrix. And then, there's an actual video solving the example in the book. Okay? Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry so hindi ko talaga matapos, no? But I'll try to finish this by next meeting, okay? Madali yung Petrix. So I'll
Yes,
upload
sir.
the recording, no, and then study the example.
Yes, sir.
Sige, thank you very much, no? And good luck to your defense. I'll be also there on Friday. I have a defense, one defense on Friday.
Yes, sir. Kami yun, sir.
Uno. Dili panel ko. May panel?
Yes, sir.
Panel
Panel,
mo. Luoy kayo mas kuha. But I will be advising, I'm advising Sevilla and kasama Sevilla at Labugwen.
Sila Matt Labugan, sir, sa IT.
Labugwen and Sevilla. Oh. Friday for me. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Bye,
thank
sir.
you.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
luck,
Thank
ha?
you, sir.
Don't be scared with the grades. Okay? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Goodbye, sir.